Holmes has served as the president of the Chicago Community Loan Fund, or CCLF, since 1998. It is a nonprofit providing loans for community development, and Calvin Holmes joins us now to talk more about what CCFL is doing now. Thank you for getting up and joining us this morning.
Good morning, Tanya. It's great to be with you. I watch WGN every single day.
Oh, we'd love to hear that. Tell everybody so they'll start joining you, okay? All right, so tell us a little bit about CCLF.
So the industry that I work in, Tanya, uses a lot of acronyms. I won't do that this morning.
Okay, thank you.
Right. The Chicago Community Loan Fund is a private nonprofit lender that provides lower cost, flexible, affordable loans and lots of technical assistance to help create communities where people thrive across Chicagoland by providing those loans and the technical assistance to for-profit and nonprofit organizations that are building or preserving affordable, high-quality affordable apartments, single-family homes, arts and culture venues, health and recreational facilities, charter schools, grocery and other retail stores, and social enterprises. We've been doing this work now, Tanya, for 29 years, and we do it because we believe, and we work mostly in disadvantaged communities, and we do this because we believe that every last one of us in Chicagoland deserves to live, work, and play in a safe and thriving community.
We know through the pandemic, emphasis has been placed on a lot of the disadvantaged communities, how they are not thriving, how they are not, in some cases, surviving because there is no investment being made and a lot of attention is being paid there. You guys have been working in this area for a while now. Are you ramping up your efforts, or are you seeing areas that need more attention that maybe didn't need it pre-pandemic?
Well, so Tanya, I can tell you that we are ramped up and amped up. We've been incredibly busy since the governor decreed that we should all shelter in place back in the middle of March. We first started out by focusing on our hundreds of customers across Chicagoland who employ thousands of people. We wanted to make sure that those for-profits and nonprofit organizations who are a lifeline to our communities could stay afloat and they could retain their employees. So we provided an enormous amount of extra technical assistance, and we started providing loan payment relief so that they could have a better financial situation to persevere. Then we released immediately a resource guide that's on our website, cclfchicago.org, that has loans and grants and all kinds of other resources from the federal level to the state level to the county and city level, corporations, foundations, and individuals, so that nonprofit and for-profit organizations could find those resources and use those to navigate the crisis. In addition to that, we set up pretty quickly, right after the stay-in-place order happened, a pop-up payroll protection program call center, and we've assisted over 100 nonprofit and for-profit organizations find a payroll protection program loan so they can keep their employees and remain resilient across the crisis. And right now we're working with the state, the city, and the county in emergency loan programs that small businesses and nonprofits can tap to be able to drive themselves through this incredible and unprecedented crisis.
So basically, you are the place that people turn when the banks tell them no.
We are most certainly one of them, and we're proud to serve that role in the marketplace.
All right, tell us about how do you qualify for some of these loans?
So qualification, as you can imagine, for a loan is a little bit technical, but what I will say is that our organization has focused on economic and social justice our entire history. So we are looking for nonprofit and for-profit organizations that are committed to creating community wealth. They want to create jobs at the local level. They want to make sure that a higher quality of goods and services are available. We want to end food deserts. We want to end retail and amenity deserts. And we want to make sure that everyone lives in a community of dignity. So if you are a for-profit or a nonprofit organization that exists for that reason, please give us a call or send us an email.
All right. Well, we're going to have to leave it there, Calvin. I know there's good work going on there. We appreciate your time this morning. Thank you for joining us. Calvin Holmes with CCLF. If you are interested in getting a loan from CCLF, the Chicago Community Loan Foundation, the contact information is there on your screen. We'll, of course, also have it on our website, WGNTV.com.
All right. Thank you, Tanya, for having me.
Thank you. Have a great morning.